right, the newspaper. Those were the good old days. Instead of isolating ourselves on our phones, we used to read the paper and discuss the affairs of the day.
Sorry, Mitchell, but when your precious newspaper was invented, it was demonized for the exact same reasons.
Remember the good old days? Instead of isolating ourselves in our newspapers, we used to talk to each other and just make up the news.
I happen to understand that fellow. He's simply longing for an era of refinement and culture. People used to read books. No one reads books anymore.
That old cliche is completely false. More Americans read books today than did in the 1950s.
Huh.
And by the way, when books were invented, snobs like you hated on them too. One intellectual even thought that too many books would harm the mind.
Blast this confusing and harmful abundance of books!
That's ridiculous. If you don't read books, how will you know how smart and superior you are?
Well, according to Socrates, you aren't. The father of philosophy himself complained about the ultimate corrupting modern invention, the written word.
The written word creates forgetfulness in the learner's souls. Back in my day, we memorized and recited our lessons. Reading is for the lazy and the stupid.
No, my personal identity.
It's okay. He was wrong. Just like you were wrong about the internet.
No. Things are worse now. I can prove it. People used to communicate with each other, not like these solipsists.
I'm sorry, what do you think people use these devices for? Literally, all they're doing is communicating. He's keeping in touch with a friend from college. She's writing an email to a fellow researcher in Poland.
I'm cyberbullying a child.
Okay, they're not all winners, but the point is, we're all communicating more now than we ever were before. We weren't better people back before we had smartphones or the internet. We were the same lazy, curious, social people we've always been. The only difference is now we have instantaneous access to all knowledge and communication. I mean, how is that anything other than a tremendous social good? Instead of pining for an imagined past, we should feel immensely lucky to live in the magnificent present.
You're right. I love the internet. I've always loved it. I just felt too guilty to admit it. I'm an avid Yelp reviewer. I moderate 3 subreddits. Remember E-Bound's World? I was E-Bound. Why have I wasted so many years flagellating myself, pretending to read pretentious books that I don't even understand? But deep down I knew the internet is the greatest invention in American history.
Well, hate to break it to you, but America actually has some of the worst internet in the developed world.
What? No, come on, man. I just got on board with this.
Sorry, it's true. Here, I'll show you.
Ah!
Oh, sorry, wrong way.
Ooh!
Wrong way again. How is that possible?
Hello? Hello, Bell to E-Baum.